Hello, so for this week's video reaction, they really dug deep into unethical leadership, kind of differentiating ethical leadership versus unethical leadership. So it's really important for a culture to steer away of a culture that is harboring unethical conduct, because a work setting that's harboring unethical conduct is most likely a workplace that's not doing their job correctly or to the fullest. Therefore, just a bad setting for work and a bad reputation on the company overall for the bigger picture. So, the vast majority of unethical conduct is legal, so that trips up people a lot, but it's the truth. CEOs, it's reported, they said in the video, it's reported that CEOs and executives spend nearly 7 weeks of their year dealing with unethical conduct. 7 weeks is too long, too long. A week at most, I think at most, for unethical conduct is not healthy, but it's a standard to set. Keeping below a week of having to deal with unethical conduct, that'll bring you back those 6 other weeks to get flying by on work and make sure everyone's doing their jobs proficiently. Legal, I really like this one. So legal liability matters, but ethical liability is the higher standard and what we expect from our leaders. So the ethical liability is really what we want to see from our leaders. So the guy ahead of me, who's my boss, the boss ahead of my boss. So it's really a chain of people that we expect this ethical liability from to really set the standard and be the status quo of what a company wants to represent. Who is representing them? How do they represent them? And in the video, he had also kind of referenced legal liability as a test of smarts and ethical liability more as a test of character. So a test of character, really, he kind of emphasized that a true leader, it's not really, a leader isn't decided on the smarts or the knowledge he has, but more of who he is and what he represents. How is he representing what he represents? Is this the person you choose to stand by when going into war, per se? So, and being a leader that knows of unethical conduct but doesn't act on it just is not, it's not a true leader. That's not someone you want in your work environment. That's not someone you want to be working beside. It's not someone you want on your team, a coach, in your family. Unethical conduct is something that really should not be looked by. It's not fair for people to be going into work and to be treated maybe disproportionately compared to others. Maybe it's not that they're getting treated wrong or unjust. Maybe it's just the person beside them is, they're sitting in the bathroom smoking for 3 hours a day when I'm busting my butt for those 3 hours. So I think that was very important, that really a leader resembles the company and their decisions really culminates what the company stands for. Every little person within the company, their decisions come together in large. Unethical leadership breeds an unethical culture. A healthy work culture will steer away from unethical behaviors, like I said earlier. Really, if you want to keep your workplace functioning, safest, and efficient, then an unethical leader is not the leader for you, is not the leader for your company, whatever your operation may be. Thank you for your time.